Hey, NTT goes back with some more Minecraft Mondays, or in this case, Tuesday Minecraft Tuesdays? I don't know. Oh wait, it's not even Tuesday, it's Wednesday. Anyways, things have been a little hectic for me lately. Especially with my stream not wanting to work. So I haven't gotten the chance to stream, and I didn't get the chance to stream Minecraft, so I decided instead of trying to figure out how I can stream, I'm just gonna record because glowy spider. Because by recording, I can be a little more free in how I do things. Like I won't have to worry about taking extended breaks in between things or whatever, because I can just pause the recording or stop the recording and then start the recording and then edit it out later. Whereas in a stream I have to be there the whole time. That doesn't mean I'm not gonna stream Minecraft anymore, or that I'm not gonna stream at all anymore. It just means for this one case, just because things were so hectic and I didn't get to stream and I didn't want to figure out a way to do it. So I'm thinking that it might be a short episode. I'm not sure. We'll see. I plan to do a few things. I didn't get to do any offline stuff, so we're pretty much right where we left off, where we finished this little elevator here, and we were working on our map a bit. Probably finish up our map and actually make finish this, and then maybe make the elevator for the cave. I think that's what I'm planning to do for right now. So let's start off with, let's start off with the map. I was gonna say let's start off with the elevator for the cave, but with the map, let's start off with the map because the map is where we last left off, and I don't want it to be like last time where I did everything else and then I got around to the map and then it was gonna take too long. So we'll start off with the map and get this out of the way finally. Have a nice world map. I don't know if I should wait a sec. We got about half the day. Okay, so we're gonna head that way, and then this is the bottom side of the map, so then we're gonna head towards the right, if I am not mistaken. What happened to my boat? Am I still carrying? Oh yeah. But yeah, I mentioned this. Well, actually, I haven't mentioned this. I made a little update on one of the videos I uploaded on YouTube, but I guess I haven't streamed at all since Gears. So I guess this is the time for me to talk about it a bit, and I'll talk about it a bit on my Gears video and on my next FPS Fridays. But basically, I've been having some issues with my Streamlabs, where for some reason I've been having issues with my Streamlabs in that it hasn't been wanting to. Anytime I stream it and record, it doesn't work. It drops all the frames, and this happened in the last Gears video, the last Wednesday. Which is really unfortunate because it seems like every time I run into problems it's during the Gears Tactics gameplays. So there's another Gears video that's gonna have an issue, and this one was even worse because I have absolutely no footage of that whatsoever. I have the audio, but what good is the audio without the footage? So I'm probably just gonna make like a little slideshow of the things that happened. Luckily, there wasn't that many interesting story bits, I guess. But yeah, I'll do like little cuts and be like, and at this point we did this, we ran into this new enemy, and then here's the cutscene. I'll have to go look for the cutscene that played for that episode. But yeah, it's unfortunate because I didn't realize while I was streaming. But yeah, Streamlabs just was not working how it should be. It dropped all the frames. Like the stream, I think it's still up. I may have deleted it already. There was no point in keeping it up. But like, it was a frame every 10 minutes. That's how bad it was. Like, I'm supposed to be streaming 60 frames a second. And let me tell you, I was not getting 60 frames a second. It was getting 60 frames an hour. Unfortunately, I didn't realize until after I had finished streaming. Because I usually don't. I have like with Streamlabs, it shows the chat, right? So I don't open up the stream anymore on my phone or anything like that. Although I have a second monitor now. A friend was kind enough to let me use one of the ones he wasn't using. A boat. Ooh. Oh, I forgot. I don't know if I mentioned this last time, but over in this direction, there's a bunch of sunken ships and there's a water temple. Oh, does this not have any treasure? It does. Uh-oh. Buried treasure map. That's all we want. Oh! So I think they made it so that the drowned only show up near, like, treasure ships or something? Because like I mentioned, I haven't seen any spawn by the house, and the only time I've seen them is whenever I'm around those, or whenever I'm around the ocean. Maybe they just, no, I was going to say maybe they only spawn around the ocean, but our house is right next to the ocean. What am I talking about? So what was I saying? Yeah, there was no frames. And like I said, since Streamlabs has chat, I don't really watch. So I just monitor chat through Streamlabs. And I also just watch my footage through Streamlabs. And on Streamlabs, the footage looks fine. It's playing smoothly, but clearly that's just because it just mirrors what I'm experiencing. Like, the gameplay was fine for me. Like, I wasn't dropping frames or anything in terms of my gameplay, my actual gameplay experience. But what up on my bed? Oh yeah, I put it downstairs. But I could notice on Streamlabs it was saying skipped frames or dropped frames. I don't remember what it was saying anymore. I think it was saying skipped frames. And I was like, oh, I guess my stream must have been a little choppy once I got done recording, because I didn't notice that until like the very end, and then I didn't check it out until after I was done. So I was like, let me go see how bad it was, and boy was it bad. There was 0 frames. Yeah, there was like 0 frames, and I was like, well, that sucks. But on the bright side, I stream and record, so I at least have the recorded footage. Boy, was I wrong, because I went back to look at my recorded footage, and it was nothing but a black screen. I don't know why that recorded like that. It wouldn't have mattered anyways, because I was still, when I tried to do FPS Fridays, I was still having all those dropped frames, and when I tested recording, the recording was going to be exactly the same as the stream. It was going to have like 1 frame every 10 minutes. Oh, is that like an abandoned nether portal? There's underwater ones too? We're going to need this map, a piece of paper. No, we're not going to need this map. We're going to need a new map and a piece of paper. See, I almost fucked it up again. Boop. It does look like an abandoned nether portal. Does it have the gold block like the other ones? Doesn't seem to be. Oh, I'm about to drown. Okay. Get down there. Put this down. Put this down. Bam, bam, bam. Oh, get some fresh air. I'm drowning! Oh, I was like, what's happening? I forgot about those things. The magma blocks. I don't think there's anything here. I guess it's kind of cool that we're next to an ocean just because there's a lot of stuff to find. But in terms of my map, it kind of bums me out because a lot of the map's just going to be nothing but water. I've noticed that if a sunken ship is like near the same chunk or something as another one, if there's a treasure map in it, it'll why isn't this opening? It'll be the exact same map as the other ship. Fast, fast, fast. Swim like Michael Phelps. Get in there, get in there, get in there. Nothing worthwhile. Get out, get out. Oh no! Oh no! This will not be the end of me. This will not be the end of me. Okay. I got a little turned around down there. I couldn't figure out my way out. See, now something would attack me right now. Okay, so back to my Streamlabs stuff. What was I? So yeah, the stream recording was also trash, black screen. Don't know why it was like that. So I was like, well, fuck, you know, that sucks. But I'll figure something out. I'll figure out a way to edit it down or whatever. Then comes Friday, like I think it was the day after the Xbox showcase. I'm not sure. It was like the day after, a few days after the Xbox showcase. So I was like, cool, Infinite reveal. I'm excited. Hope you guys are too. I know some people were giving it a lot of shit. I don't know. I think it's gonna turn out fine, but I'm not gonna get into that. I'm excited. I was like, cool, Infinite reveal. I'm gonna stream some Halo. You know, Halo 3 on PC is finally out. So I was like, Halo, stream Halo. That'll be fun. So I'm like, hey, I put on Twitter, I'm like, hey, stream going live. Gonna be playing some Master Chief Collection with that Infinite hype. Come hang out. So I do that, and then I look at my Streamlabs and I notice that it's saying skipped frames again. And I'm like, oh no. But this time, since I remembered Gears Tactics, I was like, I gotta make sure that I check it. So I check it out. I check my live stream, and sure enough, it's the same thing. It's playing at like 1 frame every 10 minutes. And I'm like, oh, damn it. I can't record like that. I can't stream like that. So I'm like, hold on. Let me see if I can figure this out. And I try to mess around with a few things really quickly, but nothing works. So I'm like, alright, well, I'm not going to be able to stream today. Sorry, guys. I have to go and figure this out. Yeah, so I was like, well, let me try to figure it out, and I couldn't. So then I was like, well, I can't stream, and I can't, and I didn't bother recording it either. So later on, I started messing around with some more, and I just couldn't figure it out. It didn't matter what I did. If I thought, okay, well, maybe for some reason, maybe now I can't record and stream at the same time, which wouldn't make sense, because if I could do it with 2 OBSs, there's no reason I shouldn't be able to do it with one in sort of OBS. But I would try to just stream on its own. Didn't work. I was like, okay. I was like, there's different options for streaming. For those who don't know, one lets you stream using your graphics card power, and the other one lets you use your CPU power. I use the graphics card one just because it's supposed to be better. And I tried that, and I was using that, and I decided, okay, well, let me try using CPU instead. Tried CPU, still just as bad. I was like, what the heck? And then I was like, okay, well, let me... I need to stop and think for a sec, because I'll ramble on and then I'll get lost in what I was doing. So then I was like, okay, well, let me lower some settings or something. Let me make the stream worse. Make the stream worse? Nah, still dropping frames. I was like, well, it's only the stream. Can I at least just record? And will the recording be fine? Recording, just fine. Not an issue whatsoever. I was like, alright, well, that's weird. Then next thing was, let's see, what else did I try? I tried selecting, Streamlabs just lets you sign into Twitch and then it handles everything on its own. In OBS, you have to get your stream key or whatever, which is a little number unique to you that you enter, so that when you're streaming, it goes to your stream, blah, blah, blah. But Streamlabs, you just log into your account and it handles all that. But it also has the option to do it that manual way. So I was like, well, let's try that. That sort of worked. It wasn't dropping as many frames, but it was still dropping some. So I was like, okay, well, that's weird. But then if I started recording again, it would drop a lot more frames. So I was like, that's not going to work either. I started disabling a bunch of options, trying to change a bunch of things. Nothing was working. I was losing my mind. Here's the weird thing, though. Because, like, surely it must have been something with an update or something with Twitch or something. I don't know. But surely it must happen in OBS too, right? Nope. I could launch OBS. Literally the exact same settings. Because like I said, Streamlabs is just OBS, but with more features or a fancier skin. However you want to put it. But yeah, nope. OBS, same exact settings. Same everything. 2 OBSs like I used to do to stream and record. Nope, just fine. Not a single drop frame. And the other weird thing too was that I had already... Oh, it is a witch's hut. Fuck, I need to get away. She's gonna throw shit at me. The other weird thing is that I had already used Streamlabs. I recorded the last Minecraft on it. I recorded the last Call of Duty. I didn't have any issues with it. But now it was not working. And OBS was. And it didn't make sense. Like nothing was different. Nothing. Every single setting was the exact same. Double, triple check. I was like, okay, this is insane. I can go back to OBS's, I guess, but I really didn't want to. It's a lot to keep track of already. I don't need to be keeping track of 2 software windows. So I was like, let's keep trying things. Eventually, I found the culprit. There's an option both in OBS and in Streamlabs, but for some reason in Streamlabs, it's screwing with my stream horrendously. It's called browser hardware acceleration. So in Streamlabs, you can set up what's called scenes. Scenes are basically your streamer graphics and all that. So the overlay, the alerts, that sort of stuff. And the way you do that is you can either pick images, you can pick files. There's a bunch of options. Scenes also include like your capture source, that sort of stuff. Basically what you see on the stream, the scenes, right? Browser hardware acceleration, one of the scenes you can do is a browser source. So the way my overlay works is it's designed on a website. The website's called Stream Elements, for those who would like to know. And they have like overlay tools there to design overlays, and they have overlays you can use and all that. So one of the things Streamlabs has is a browser source scene. So like if you make you can make, there's websites to make your stream overlays stuff on. And that's how I do my stream overlay. So one of my overlay scene is a browser scene, and browser hardware acceleration option is an option that uses your hardware to make that scene run smoother. For some reason, having that option on means I drop all the frames, and I don't know why. If I disable it, stream runs perfectly smooth, not a single drop frame at all. So I thought, cool, problem solved. Just disable browser hardware acceleration. No can do. Because if I do that, while it's not a big issue, if I disable browser hardware acceleration, now my overlay is the one that's just at 1 frame every 10 minutes. So like my little spinning icons like barely move, which in the overall scheme of things isn't the worst thing ever, because the most important thing is the gameplay. But then if like an alert would pop up, it would be garbage. Like it was just not gonna look good. So I was like, damn it, man. What do I do now? Because I thought I wouldn't have any solution. Damn it, where am I? Is it this way? I could have just trying to figure out another overlay. Maybe just not bother with an overlay anymore. But I was on a mission to solve this. Finally, luckily, in a last-ditch attempt, I found one more setting in terms of stream quality that resolved all my issues. It's an encoder preset, I think, is the option. I forget. It's the one that says like, it's the encoder preset. If I set the preset to performance, I no longer drop any frames. I can keep browser source hardware acceleration on. The stream doesn't drop any frames. The overlay works perfectly. Everything's back to normal. The stream quality looks the same to me, honestly. Maybe like if there's a lot of action moving, like a lot of high moving action, maybe like it gets a little pixelated, but honestly, it's so minuscule that I doubt anyone would ever notice. I watched it on my TV on the my big screen or whatever. It looked fine. So I was like, it looks fine. It looks the same. To me, it looks the same. So I was like, good. You know, it may be lesser quality. It doesn't look like it. So, and now my stream is running smoothly again. But yeah, just one big headache figuring it out. And like I said, it's mind-boggling because, like I said, OBS plays everything just fine. Don't need to change a thing. Streamlabs, said not happening. Ooh, almost done. That looks mighty impressive. And like, I get that Streamlabs is like, since it's more feature rich and does a lot more things, it's gonna, let's see, I'll go that way and then that way, right? Yeah. It's gonna be a bit more resource hungry, I guess is the way to phrase it. But like I said before, I streamed Minecraft, the last Minecraft Mondays through Streamlabs, streamed and recorded. Same thing with Call of Duty. Call of Duty I can understand because Call of Duty I'm basically just It's like if it was a capture, like a capture card. Like it doesn't really put a strain on my PC, but Minecraft does. And no, it was fine that one time, and now it wasn't. But like I said, even if Streamlabs is a little more resource hungry, it shouldn't be so much so that chicken. It shouldn't be so much so that my stream drops to 1 frame every 10 minutes and OBS doesn't. Like, if it was just a resource issue, like, OBS should be dropping frames too, right? Like, if I'm dropping that many frames because of resources, like, I know Streamlabs isn't hogging so much so that it's that big of a difference. There's something wrong or something. I don't know. I'll try to change my settings back to how they were at some point and see if it resolves itself. Doubt it will. But yeah, it is what it is. What was it? Yeah, this way. On the brighter note, things are working now. So that's good. Things are finally working. But because of all that, because of other things, I just didn't have a chance to stream. But now that we're back on track, back to the streaming next Wednesday, Gears next Friday, Halo like I had originally planned. And for this Friday, since I mentioned before, I'm doing things in advance now. I stream and then the video goes up the next week. That way it gives me breathing room to edit stuff. Since I didn't stream Friday, it would mean that I don't have a video to put up for this coming Friday. But during my testing, there was a couple of times where I did manage to get some decent footage, and there was some decent games in there that I got in. So, I kept going too far without mapping. I'm gonna go back a little bit. So I managed to get a few games. There's no commentary on them, but I decided to upload those as a FPS Friday video for this time, just because of all the issues. I figured, it'll be fine. Something's better than nothing. I gave them like a little question mark for the number on the thumbnail, just so that it's like an episode, but it's not. And this way, my numbering follows the days, because I think my Wednesday playthroughs and my FPS Fridays were ahead of Minecraft. So it's like Wednesday and Friday were on episode like 7, and Minecraft was like on episode 6, that sort of thing. Now I think everything should line up if I did it right. This video is just recorded, not streamed, but Wednesday. Today. No, not today. Next Wednesday? I don't even know anymore. Next time, I'll be able to stream Gears, and it should work just fine. Fingers crossed still. I did my testing, everything works, but you know how it is. You test, and everything seems fine, and then things come up and nothing's fine. And then Friday's Halo as planned. And like, I'll probably do like a more recap of this in the Gears video that I upload, and in the Halo, the FPS Fridays video that I upload. Won't go into as much detail as I did in this video, but just so that there's information in every video. Did I mention that the last time I went mapping off cam, I found like a bunch of ravines? I'm pretty sure I did, because I remember I mentioned that I found that abandoned nether portal. We'll probably go look for that nether portal today too. But yeah, I found a bunch of ravines like 6 or 7, and not a single one had that freaking mineshaft I saw that one day. Yeah, man. That Xbox Showcase, Halo Infinite, Fable. Ooh, I'm excited. I loved Fable 1, man. Fable 1 is one of my all-time favorite games. Fable 2 was decent. Fable 3 was pretty mad for me. They changed a lot of how the game played. But like Fable 1, that's one of those games. Like, that's one of the few games that I was able to play through more than once. And I can't do that with many games. Like, I'll play it once and that's it. I don't want to play it anymore. The only other games are like Halo. Like, I've played through the Halo 1 campaign multiple times. But yeah, like Fable 1, I did my good karma playthrough and then my bad karma playthrough. Another game that was like that in terms of like choices and all that was Knights of the Old Republic. The first one is another game that I was able to play through multiple times, similar to Fable. Did a bad run and a good run. But with Fable, it's really cool because like your character appearance changes depending on your actions and all that. So like my good character was like this wise sage angel with this long gray beard. That's the other thing too. Your character aged as the game went on. That game was so good, man. That game was so ahead of its time. Yeah, so my first character was like this wise sage Gandalf looking guy with a halo on his head. And then my second dude was like this bald dude with horns, like a red glow around him. I should try to see if I still have that save on my 360, because I still have my 360. So that should mean that my games are there, my saves are there. So I'm looking forward to that Fable. Although they only had like a little teaser, but hey, something. And it's being made by Playground Games, which is the developers behind Forza Horizon. And I mean, all the Horizon games have been top notch. Like, they even have the reviews to back it up. Like, Horizon 3 and 4 all have 90 something on like Metacritic, and like that's for a racing game. That's some good review scores for racing games. So hopefully they can knock Fable out of the park. Get away from me. Halo Infinite also was cool to see. It was a little weird to see it be the first game that they showed during the showcase, but that was cool. I'm excited. There's sprint, and that's a little bit of a bummer, but it's alright. I won't let it cloud my judgment, because like I said, I've enjoyed Halo 5. I think the Halo 5 multiplayer has been really fun. Grappling hook was a little weird, but that should be interesting. Where the hell am I going? Oh, it's this way. But they already said that the grappling hook in Infinite is in the Infinite multiplayer is a pickup, not an ability. So in terms of abilities, I think there's only sprint and slide. They still had the slide, although the slide didn't look as, I wouldn't say OP, maybe as strong, I guess is the word. It didn't look as strong as Halo 5 slide. Like, it didn't look like he slid very far. Like, when you imagine a Darn it. When you imagine a Spartan sliding, I don't think you imagine him sliding like 10 feet like he does in Halo 5. At least I don't. Because the Mjolnir suit is like, what, half a ton or something like that? But in Halo 5, you slide super far. Well, somewhat far. And then with the thrusting. But, dude, I keep going back up and I forget to put the maps down. But this slide looked a little more slower. So that's good, I guess. Shouldn't affect the multiplayer too much. Who knows? Maybe, you know, maybe there's no sprint and sliding in the multiplayer. Or maybe there's just sprint. Or maybe there's just sliding. I don't know. We haven't seen the multiplayer. I think... I'm not going to say that there won't be sprinting and sliding in the multiplayer, but I think there's going to be some surprises. I think they're going to really surprise us in a good way and impress us with the multiplayer reveal. Only one more quarter. I hate that the orientation is... This is one of the reasons I wanted to turn it around. Because the orientation... Or I could have put it on this wall. I should have put it on this wall, huh? Now... When I orient myself, that is still incorrect. Because that bridge is right here, isn't it? Yep. I'm an idiot. No, the map would have to be over here. Right? I want it so that if I'm facing the map, so like if I were to face it this way, and I look, and this is to the left, if I look left, that's where I want the bridge to be. But it's not, the bridge is directly across right now. So the map would have to be here. I'm dumb. I just moved it over here for nothing. I suppose I could just put this over here and move the map again. Should I do that? But I kind of like the feng shui of the room now. And technically speaking, I could make another one of these get-ups right there. Let's see, what else did they announce in that showcase? They announced the new Motorsports. Motorsports is fun, but it's too traditional racing for my liking. I like the not necessarily street, but that's the best way I can explain it. I like the street-ish aspect of Horizons more. I still play the Motorsports, the Forza Motorsports games though. They announced I'm blanking on everything. Stalker 2. They had that game with the brother and the sister again. I forget what the name is. They showed off one game. I don't remember what the name was, but it's like two different worlds at the same time. It was with this girl, like one's like a normal world and then one's like some hellish world. That one looked interesting. Might be a little too scary for me though. They didn't show any more of Hellblade 2, which I would have liked to have seen more. I still haven't played Hellblade 1, but I want to get around to it. Oh, they showed Psychonauts. I never played Psychonauts either, but I think that game is like really popular too. They showed Psychonauts 2. Might have to check that out. The video that they showed for Psychonauts 2 was super trippy. They had Jack Black do the song though, which was cool. They showed Stalker. They announced I guess partnership would be the word, right? Like a partnership with Bungie and Destiny, which is crazy considering that game started out with a partnership with PlayStation 4, where PlayStation 4 had all the exclusive crap all the time. but now it's finally getting updated on the Xbox One X, so it'll run at 60 like it always could have if it weren't for the PlayStation. And they announced that it's coming to Game Pass with all the DLC. That's pretty awesome. I said it before and I'll say it again. Game Pass? That's a damn bargain right there. If you do not have Game Pass, get you Game Pass. This way, right? Get you Game Pass. You get so many good deals. And like I mentioned before, I've been playing Destiny some more again. But that's my me time game. Cause I don't really take that game too seriously. I just do a couple of things, try to unlock some stuff. I don't even do raids or anything like that. I can't be bothered to. But I still have fun with Destiny. So the fact that all the DLCs coming to Game Pass, that's pretty amazing. Because right now I only have up to the Forsaken? No. I think Forsaken's the current one. The one that added oh yeah, Forsaken. The one, I guess I was gonna say I don't want to spoil it, but I guess and it was part of the marketing material. And it's been out long enough, so spoiler alert, I guess. But the last DLC where Kate 6 dies, which I'm pretty sure was Forsaken, and then they dropped another DLC. Oh, holy enchanted skeleton! And then now there's a new DLC called Beyond Light that's coming out soon. Well, not soon. I think it comes out in November. So I'm looking forward to that coming to Game Pass. Which I believe is coming to both Game Pass on the Xbox and Game Pass Ultimate on the PC. Means I might have to uninstall Destiny 2 and reinstall it again. I played on my PC. I originally started on my Xbox, but then they had like a special on it on the PC or something with all the DLC, so I ended up buying it again. I bought that game twice, man. Grounded just came out too. I don't know if I will stream that. Maybe. But then where would I put it? Because it's not like a playthrough. It's also not a FPS. Well, I mean, it's in first person. If there's like a bow in there, I don't know what kind of weapons they have, but maybe there's like a bow or like a slingshot. Those are shooting things, right? Then it becomes a first person shooter. Can't really do a Wednesday playthroughs on it because that's like Minecraft. There's nothing to play through, I don't think. I don't know. Maybe there's a story in it that I could do. But I do want to play Grounded. That game looks really cool. I played the little 30-minute demo they had. And I had fun. The bugs are creepy. That game should get VR support. I would play the crap out of that in VR. I think the game's also free to play. I'm not too sure actually, because it is on Game Pass, I believe. Actually, it might not be free to play now that I think about it. I don't know. Maybe it is. I know it's on Game Pass. So, again, you don't have Game Pass, you should try and get it. Hey! You need to leave me alone. Why do they all have chainmail? I remember back in the early days of Minecraft where chainmail was just an armor that was in the game, but you really couldn't get unless you cheated. I'm Used creative. Not really cheat. Okay. Alright. You guys suck. Y'all need to stop spawning on my farm. Dude. Enchantment's up the butt. Oh. Oh. They're in the house. And that's why you don't put pressure plates, folks. It sounds like it's just a spider. Crap, dude. And I always get stuck on this. Oh, run away. Oh, he's right there. I might have to take the pressure plates out of my house. Sounded like he was inside, right? Okay, I know there was 2 creepers. My little armor stand guy is scaring me. Every time I turn around that corner, I think there's a skeleton, because all the skeletons I run into always have armor now. I really need to light this place up or something. Turns out they were not inside. And no, this seems silly. But my guy needs a sword. How's he gonna protect me without a sword? Wait. No. No way. You can't give him swords? What? You can't even change their pose? You can give them swords in the Windows 10 edition? Dude. Aw, that's lame. In the Windows 10 edition, you can change their pose and give them weapons. Well, that really bummed me out. For those who don't know, you can use these things to smelt down items. The blast furnace. It gives you like nuggets though. 1 nugget, really? 2 iron bars, I get 1 nugget in return? You guys, y'all are stingy. I don't get why some of these... Why... I get that they're built differently, the 2 versions, but why exclude features from each other? Well, actually, let me rephrase that. I get excluding features from the Windows 10 version, because, you know, you gotta make sure that everything works. Although, at this point, everything should be figured out. They're on the same version, technically speaking. Does that go directly inside that hole right there? It does. Oh! Oh! Gimme! You think there's more treasure? There is. Another treasure map. Should we finish out the episode doing the treasure maps? Don't worry, I'm still gonna do the cave elevator. That only takes me a little bit. Oh, let's go. Oh, I don't have nothing. This was a pretty great ship. He made back the iron for that sword. And then some. Dim sum? Cool. Great haul. I should add like a marker or something. Oh, there's the water temple right there. Give me the damn boat. Chicken? What are you doing out there? Silly chicken. Don't worry, fella. I'll give you a ride back home. As soon as I finish mapping. And if I don't lose you. I'm a little bummed there was no desert. I'm gonna have to go further out. Oh, hello, Mr. Drown. Where's that chicken? Did he spawn already? Aw, I wanted to save the bastard. Well, witch, stay away from there. Honestly, the witches scare me the most. Is it this way? I'm gonna screw this map up. The witches scare me the most because they always poison you and crap like that. Oh! Sneaky creeper, huh? You little scamper, you. Scamper? You little... Yeah, that's the word, right? You little son of a sneaker. Oh! Oh, whoa, whoa! There's a lot of stuff. Ow! Stop it. Shoot each other. Keep shooting each other. Don't mind me. I'm just your friendly neighborhood Steve. Oh, look at that fancy skeleton over yonder. He's got the rich boy armor. Away from me, demon. Look at this gang of explodey boys. Sight. In the Windows 10 version of Minecraft, it's always weird running around at night. I guess it doesn't necessarily have to be night, but because the nighttime tends to spawn more things. Because if you ever run into something spawning, it's weird because it spawns them in like clumps. So like if it spawns zombies, you'll see one zombie, and then as you get near it, it like explodes into like 3 or 4. And that's pretty much how it spawns everything. So you'll see one thing, and next thing you know, you walk up to it and it blows up, and there's like 4 of them. Nothing like running into one creeper and then seeing 5. If they really wanted to be evil, they could have recolored the creepers. Well, I guess originally, because the grass used to be like this bright neon green. I'm pretty sure that's how the original design for the creepers came about, because it would blend in so well. They still do blend in pretty well. But if they really wanted to be evil, they could have it match the biome. Please don't. They already sneak up on me enough as it is. They're clever though. The creepers are, for a game like this, most of the mobs are pretty clever, but the creepers are especially so. They hide perfectly behind like the trees and stuff, and then they just come around when you least expect it. Like that little hole that we ran over. There was nothing there, and then I ran over the hole, and look, I'm still getting stuck. What is this? This is what I was talking about. That's why I removed the pressure plates, because I thought it was the pressure plates that was getting me stuck. But it's not. So what is it? Okay. Hopefully I didn't screw this up. Map 11 is this one. 57, 59, 57? 59? Look at that. It's a thing of beauty. It is absolutely gorgeous. Good job. Pat on the back. High fives all around. Alright. Let's now make... Oh, and then we got all our loot. I forgot. Bottle of enchanting. Bam! Wow. Let's see. Now let's do a couple of droppers, which if I'm not mistaken requires a chest. One. What? Why? What? Who? Where? To what? Explain. There it is. But what'd I make this for? I'm an idiot. I was gonna do that. So I'm gonna need... Oh, sorry. So I'm gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4 chests, and then another 4 chests, and then another furnace. So 8 chests total. 8 times 8 is 64. Bam, 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 bam. Do you need a smoker, you might ask? Well, no, not really. But why not, right? Look at this. Look at this. This is a thing of beauty. And then we'll cut this out so that in the future we'll know that this is where we're gonna expand for our storage. Down we go, down we go, down, down, down we go. Where is our first cave? Where, what? There it is. One, nope. I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna do this yet, but what I do know is that this needs to be all closed off except for the tunnels. Otherwise, nothing I do will work. 1, 2, 3. So I need to close this off. We'll just close this off. Alright, so this is our 4x4? I believe so. This should all work in theory. Don't mess up. Okay. And now I just mine this out, right? Hopefully I make it to the... Nope, I won't. I was hoping I would make it to my tunnel before I started to drown. Why didn't I bring the soul sand and all that? Oh man. This is a lot deeper than I thought. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. That's also not what I wanted to do. If my cave opening is like this, I think I need to make my cave opening too wide because it might be difficult for me to go back up. Huh. I might not even need the signs. Can I please? There we go. I might need to make it 3 tall though. No, I want my sign. Let's see, is it easier now that it's too wide? Seems to be. What is it? What is blocking me? I need 2 of these. Need 2 of these. What? This whole section right here, it's haunted. That's what it is. There's ghosts. There's spooky ghosts. That's the only explanation. Or aliens. It's one or the other. And they're trying to sabotage me. They are saboteurs, I tell you. Okay, so if one entrance is on this side and the other entrance is on this side, then that means I'm screwed. Like such. Love it. It's perfectly fine. It's not working at all. Okay, so if I take this water away and pick up this torch and place it back down. That's my phone ringing. Let me take it off my table so that it's not vibrating the mic. Wait, what? How is that possible? So there is some source blocks. Did that get rid of all the water? It did. It is? I can't tell if it's still going down or not. Yeah, it is. We're gonna wait for the water to go all the way down. And then redo this. Some of it stayed. Why? I don't like that. Theoretically speaking, though, that bottom section should be the spot that needs a little bit of water, right? Well, this is working right here. Isn't it? It's not. What? But I saw the bubbles. Oh! It's like partially working. Could it be my tunnels, even though the water isn't spreading over there? I don't see why that would be the case, though. But Minecraft tends to be a bit weird. I was about to put the water in there again. Oh, well, shoot. Darn it. I think what's happening is it's not actually turning into source blocks. Oh boy. And that's why it's not spreading over here. And that's why this isn't working. Okay. And since that's the case, that means I'm going to have to do bucket by bucket. Like I'm gonna have to do like this. Or no. I would have to do it going upwards, right? Alright. I'm gonna leave this for next time, because that's gonna take a while. Let's go after one of these treasure maps. It's right next to the house. Is it nighttime or something? It is nighttime. That explains all the zombies. Gotta be careful not to fall in there. Well, actually, no, because the water is right below me. Should be. And look how lucky this is. Treasure's right at the house. Over here? Now. This used to be a pain in the butt in Windows 10. But the easiest way was to just try to line yourself up exactly in the middle of the X. It should be right here. I don't think it's supposed to be this deep. Probably right here. Let me get my breath again. Hopefully the other treasure maps aren't all this one. Again, don't think it's supposed to be this deep, so it's probably not there either. Alright, I'm swimming. Here? It's gotta be like one of these. I'm using a wood cutting axe. I'm gonna mine a little bit right here. I don't think it's here though. I feel like I would have seen it already. No. Where are you? This one? But again, I feel like I would have seen it mining the other spots. There goes my shovel. I'm gonna make a new one. It's gonna take too long to mine that. Dude! What? Ow. 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 I'm right on the X, man. X-Men. This was supposed to be quick and easy. Okay. Let's move a little bit away from it. So it's clearly... Oh, it's like right here. This one? Or this one? I think it's this one. And then right around here. This one? Or this one? One or two? I feel like a doctor. Like giving the eye exam. There it is. Oh, diamonds. Heart of the sea or sea of the love. What was it called? Yeah, heart of the sea. Ow. Ow. Now to cover up our mess. There we go. Nice. This map is now useless. This map? Oh, let's go. That's a different map. And this map? This is the same map. That's unfortunate. We have one more map we can use. This looks far. We have another adventure for next time. And we still have that abandoned airport. We didn't get around to that. But I think that's going to do it for me today, guys. Because this video turned out way longer than I expected. I was hoping to just do a quick, short one. But that's just how it is for me in Minecraft. I always plan to play a little bit and end up playing a lot. Get way too caught up on everything. Had to get a good old stretch in. Alright guys, I appreciate it if you watched the video. Sorry I didn't get to stream it. It is what it is. Things happen. It's growing pains of trying this stuff out. But slowly and steadily it's getting better and better. I think. I hope. I appreciate it if you stop by and watch the video, and because right now the videos don't get much love, if I'm being honest. Not that, I'm expecting much, but I still, on streams, I get like the occasional 1 or 2 viewers. Hoping to get the occasional 1 or 2 viewers on the video soon enough. But thank you guys if you did stop by, and if you're stopping by to the streams. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Gears Tactics should be able to stream normally now. Fingers crossed. But I'll see you guys then. And then FPS Fridays. I always say I'll see you guys then, but then my outro is I'll be seeing ya when I see ya, or I'll see you when I see ya. But I like saying that, but I need to stop saying when I'll be seeing you, because that kind of defeats the purpose of the outro, huh? But anyways, I'll see you when I see you guys.